Hi everybody, it's so good to see you. I'm coming in just for a second. In the next portion, I say it's Saturday, it's really Thursday. Just been working a lot. Stay tuned. Want to know why my golden covered size 11s are up in this chair? Because I just took that from off of there. Started with a hammer and a dustpan. Yes, I did. Then my neighbor came out and let me use that shovel right there. Welcome to over 50 and I'm quite tired. It's Saturday morning. I just woke up after about 3 hours of sleep. I sleep in 2 intervals. When I get off of work, I sleep for a little while. I get up and do things. And then I go back to bed, and then I go to work again. Speaking of which, that's why I haven't been on that much. I am going to be working, and I will not have a day off until not this coming Saturday, till the following Saturday. I requested it because I have certain set goals. I need a bed. I need some things for my room. I'm sleeping on the floor with an interesting setup, let's just say. Got a couple of lamps and a little itty-bitty table, and I would like a bed, and I'd like to get my granddaughter a bed as well. You know, I'm gonna get her bed first. Anywho, how you doing? What's going on, people? As I was hammering away and picking the ice up and tossing it over to the side, I started thinking about young folks, and I started thinking about work ethic. And I started thinking about the fact that back in the day, you didn't have to ask for the most part to get some of those outdoor chores done. Remember way back when we were assigned our chores? When I see things that look kind of messy and out of place, I have to straighten it out. I don't know what that is about me. You know, if the kitchen is messy, I've got to wipe down the counter and clear the dishes, you know. I'm just that kind of person. So yeah, I have been working a lot of hours, and after about I would say about 3 months, you're supposed to get a raise. And I didn't get it, so I went into the office to ask a few questions. 1 about the raise, 2 about the free prescription glasses you're supposed to get, and there was a 3rd question. I can't quite recall it right now. So I had a little conversation with someone. It just so happened that the person that hired me, the scheduler, and the person responsible for putting your raise in all happened to be there at the same time. We all know he's always on the go, and he puts it together for you just so. Oh yes, he does. So the raise was given, and a little bit more than what I expected. I found out that I have 40 hours worth of vacation, 40 hours worth of sick time. Can we say hallelujah? Thank you. Oh yes, indeed. And I have a little slip of paper with which, after I get my prescription, I can get my free glasses. I'm going to take a little trip out of town. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. So, oh yes indeed, feeling pretty good. We had an ice storm night before last, and I came out to the car completely covered in ice. That was a joy to that was a joy to de-ice and defrost. But I'm bound and determined. I'm bound and determined. I have the kind of personality where if you want something, go get it. Work hard and go get it, hence me working the hours that I will. And also, and the discussions with these three folks, normally I get 2 days off, and the scheduler said I can fix it so you can have 1 day off. I said, go ahead and do that. And then there was an offer for 2 different jobs. So we're going to consider them both. I can try them out. If I like them, I can grab one for a lot more money than what I'm earning right now. He will, your Heavenly Father, the Most High, will make up the difference for what you're lacking. Yes, indeed. So I wake up each and every day thanking the Lord for my bed. I can see it. And it was kind of funny when I got to the end, clearing the ice off this little pathway here, I heard something like this. Yes, go ahead and finish clearing that. That's good. Make way for the men that are bringing the bed. They can't walk over all that ice. Oh, yes, indeed. I'll be right back. Welcome back into my lovely boudoir. I have 2 lights in effect. Hopefully you can see me. Just thought I'd put on a little bit of makeup while we chit-chatted, if that would be okay. I'm going to start out with the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Here it is right there. You don't need a lot of this product. You really, really don't. Just a little dab will do you. Just so that the makeup can stick. And this primer feels like silk. Have a lot of uneven tone to my skin. Hopefully we can even that out with the application of some makeup. How y'all doing out there? I'm doing okay. Surprisingly awake. Okay, I think that's good enough. I have the LA Colors press powder in the color of tan. Yes, for the most part, we are using very inexpensive products. I think most of you out there are on a budget. And on our handy dandy brush. And I just like to circle it in. It took me a long time to get used to using the brush. A subscriber was kind enough to send me a number of brushes, and this happens to be one of my favorite. So I just apply that on. Let me get the mirror back up here. Yes, we are in my itty bitty little room. I have a couple blankets folded in half. I went out and bought a pillow, and we're doing the thing, young lady and young man. We're doing the thing. And step by step we're getting it together, and this is not a poo-poo deal. I'm quite relaxed and happy. And I said to myself, I want things to happen. And my daughter-in-law is trying as best as she can to get that 40 hours in. Sometimes they want to give her 30 hours, but sometimes she gets to close and she gets to assist. And so I think she managed to squeeze with her company about 39 hours last pay period. And together we have goals, and then separately, you know, I have the goals and things that I want to accomplish. And I know this is going to seem kind of weird, but I found this Get my glasses. Stop pretending I can see. I found this, it is the Wet n Wild Color Con, and I really like this thing. It's a bronzer, but I use it on top of my makeup. That's what it looks like. It's really huge. So I just take the same brush, and then it kind of gives it a little bit of a tan, if you will, a glow, if you will, at least for me. And for my skin tone, because I'm biracial, it's kind of hard to match the colors. There's so many different colors on my face. And I looked at it, and I thought it was pretty close to my skin tone. Kind of like a beige. A beige color. And I do have a request. If there's any of you out there, any of you YouTube content creators that go on live, I've been trying for quite some time. My request is that you do a video, a step-by-step video on exactly how you go on live. I would be very grateful if you would do that. I know there's someone out there, because some of you out there do go on live, and I miss doing this kind of video live. Okay. So I don't know how well you can see me. I've got two lights going. But yes, I do a double layer. I start off with the regular pressed powder, and then I go in with this bronzer, which I so enjoy. Yeah, it's the, let's read that for you again. It's the Wet n Wild Color Con. And this is, it says Ticket to Brazil, number 739. I apologize, I should have said that first. Ticket to Brazil. Grandma's very tired. I am working towards some goals. If you want something, like I said earlier in the first portion, go out and get it. Go out and get it. You know, the Lord had been on me about going in and asking about my raise. I hadn't gotten it. And I knew I was going to go into the office and have the conversation that I did. If I had went in 3 days sooner, the raise would have been in my upcoming check, which I'm going to get tomorrow, you see. And I was sort of, oh, I'm just so exhausted. I just want to go home. I didn't listen. But what they're going to do is they put in an order for back pay. So from January 1st until this paycheck here, whatever the raise is, whatever hours I work, I'll get that either in a separate check or added to my next paycheck, which will be a blessing. I've got my eye on for Emma. It's a, you see, I think it's a Minnie Mouse set. It includes the bed. It includes a little thing where you put your clothing in, and then a little table and chair set. And I think it's at Walmart for $99. I'm going to order it online, and that I want to get for her. The children will be together in one room for now, you know. Once I get my own place, this itty-bitty little room will probably go to my grandson because he's only 1 and Emma's bigger, you know. But for now, that's kind of how we're working it. You know, we're working together as a family toward these goals, and I'm quite excited about it. I wanted to show you, I found a couple of new colors. I hadn't been shopping in a while for obvious reasons. And this is a Pout lip gloss I thought was kind of interesting. I'm trying to decide what lippy I'm going to use, but this is a Pout. It's a CBLG 119. And as you can see, it says it's new. And seeing as we're still in the winter months, it's kind of a reddish tone. And I'm trying to see what the color is. But it just has that, let's see, hold on just a moment. It just says MUA right there, but I'm not quite sure. But there is the number. And it is the Pout Lip Gloss Super Shine. The Pout Lip Gloss Super Shine, which I was quite excited about. The lippy I was wearing earlier when I was outside is also a Wet n Wild product. And it is, let's see, Just Garnet. Just Garnet. The number on that is 538A. Sorry, number and letter, 538A. Very, very pretty color. Very lovely. Hold on, let's see if we can get this a little bit better for you. Sorry about all the goofy lighting situation. I'm going to eventually have everything straightened out. Granny's not giving up. I do like little packaging. You see how it's shaped like this? And it just fits right in place like that with that little bit of a round shape to it. It snaps together like that. Wet n Wild is really stepping up their game. The other Wet n Wild lippy that I purchased, a dark wine. As you know, I love the dark lippies, reddish tone lippies. This is a C536A, a dark wine. Let's see if you can see that dark wine. Very, very pretty, brand new and out. And of course, I had to get another clear for my nails. Trying to get everything back together, piece by piece. And let's see, where is my blush? This blush my daughter-in-law gave me, I believe it's a MAC product. This blush right here, it's kind of a duo, as you can see. And let's get that brush. I'm sorry for the goofiness. Sorry for the goofiness. But yeah, just gonna grab that together. You blend it together and apply. Well, we already have it together. We already have the beds that we need. We already have that. And it's like I told my son, and I've said to you, that I say over and over again, just if you're requiring something, just pray, ask for it in faith, and then every day when you wake up, thank your Heavenly Father for it, because you already have it. That is the way I'm thinking. You can't quite see it on camera. One side is a little bit on the orangey tone, and the other is more of a red tone. Not sure, the color's kind of worn out, but it is a MAC product. My daughter-in-law is a 100% MAC girl, and she said I am welcome to. She has a plethora of products, so I'll be bringing that in as I start to do more makeup videos. And we ladies of a particular age, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, you know, we like to look nice too, just like the younger generation. We like to look good too, and if you feel like it, you can go ahead and get yourself together, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. There's nothing wrong with the LA Colors products, the Wet n Wild products. So there you have that. Don't know how, the light is very bright in my eyes, so I can't see what you're seeing. I just knew enough to have both lights in effect. I'm trying to decide between the Pout lip gloss. You know what, since we had the Wet n Wild lippy on earlier, why don't we try this lip gloss? I haven't done a lip gloss in a while. You know how I like to do it, brand new. I like to open the package and see it for the first time right with you. And again, it's a CBL G119 Pout Lip Gloss Super Shine, available at your Dollar Tree. Excuse me. So let's open and discover together. Yeah, I just, you know, flat ironed my hair and got it together. I had to redo the roots, and believe it or not, I went to the Dollar Tree and bought, I'm using a a soft black with the purple, but I needed to have my roots done, you know, and I says, well, I gotta do it. Why don't I just hit the Dollar Tree for maybe a brown? I didn't want to go black, a brown. And I redid the roots with a I gotta show you that product the next time I get it, with a Dollar Tree hair coloring. Yes, I did, and it worked out pretty well. Worked out pretty well. I am gonna go back to the Nutrice, which I do love their products. Okay, you can't miss it. It's got the pair of red lips right on the top. Let's take a look together. I don't want to block the light, but this is what she looks like. And I do like the short applicator like that. I really like that. Get it closer to the lip, you have a little bit more control, and I like how big that is at the end. I really do. So why don't we give this a try and see what it looks like. I hope all is well for you out there. Smells really good. I normally don't comment on the scent of it, but it just, you know, going by my nose, has a very pleasant scent to it. It's got a nice wide opening too. I really like that. And to me, as I'm looking in the mirror, it looks like a mauve. I absolutely love mauve color lippies. Yes, I am a champion mauve consumer. There's a little bit of a texture to the wand. I like that, where it can pick the product up. It's not like you have the end of the wand where it's just flat and you feel a lot of slippage. There's a little bit of a grip to it. I like that. So, you can see me. This looks like the exact color lippy I could no longer find by LA Colors. And it was a mauve lippy. It smells like cookies. It smells like vanilla cookies to me. Oh, I'm sorry. And that little part where I'm kind of crooked lipped right there. Oh yes, girls, you're gonna love this. Let me tell you something about this color. This color would work on a person that's very light-skinned or Caucasian, or a very dark-skinned woman as well. I'm telling you right now, this is the perfect lip color for any shade of skin. I can tell that. Oh, absolutely lovely. The thing of it is, it's not overpowering if you do not like bright lippies. It's not overpowering. Now, if you do like a darker tone, you can go ahead and put on a darker lipstick like this if you want a nice shine to it, and then just apply this right over it. So you have the dark color and then you have the shine. But that is beautiful. It's kind of neat to apply a lippy and have a pleasant scent as you're applying. Just like that. Very pretty. Very pretty. I've been, you know, quietly purchasing products, you know, and I'm quite excited about the Wet n Wild products that I have found in my local Dollar Tree. I'm not quite sure here if I can video. I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm going to have to go in and ask a few questions. They have a Sally's here. They have something called Maurice's. It's a clothing store. I got to get in there and show you what I can get in there. The paycheck should be looking pretty good, as I'm going to be working what equates to 12 days straight. Yep. Back that up for you. Yes, sweetheart, I still have Because I'm Oh So Fab. Thank you so very much. I made sure to hang on to that. I've hung on to quite a few things that my subscribers were so kind enough to send me. Oh, yes, indeed. They mean a lot to me because they were sent to me with love, and they mean a lot to me. Yes, they do. Not in a materialistic way, but in a love way. I was about to head out the door and I saw this headband, now that my hair is getting a little bit longer, yes, at the Dollar Tree, and I figured with the gold sweater, this happens to have shine to it. So I says, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And I also have these mats. I have my little kitty litter box in here with me. Fancy doesn't do well with little kids. I mean, she'll tolerate a little bit of petting, but the children being so little, they have high-pitched voices, and Emma's an excitable kind of a child, hey, 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 like that, and Fancy can't tolerate that kind of thing. She'll kind of back up a little bit, and I literally will be petting Fancy, and then I let Emma, you know, maybe pet the top of her head, but I gotta be real careful with that. And I told her, you know, you just can't run up on her like that. She will bite, she will scratch, she will. She was originally an outdoor cat, you know, and it took some doing to get her to warm up, to get her to warm up. Maybe I'll insert something at the beginning of the video saying, hey, this is a long video. You can skip through, you can speed me up ×2. I love the 60s, the 50s and the 60s. I love that lace look, very pretty. Just gotta bring this out so the lace, the little shapes of the lace show. I came home from work, I put a scarf on my head, you know, because I don't want my hair to be soiled or get dirty or smell or whatever. And so my hair was very flat. And so my mother used to part my hair right down the middle. There's a permanent part there, so I tend to be thin there. I come in and my son looks at me and he goes, "You're going bald." I'm staggering in the door. I'm all tired. I'm like, "Oh, thanks." Like, "Oh, I'm not growing bald." It was like my, it was my gray roots, and then with the part, yeah, it looked like a bald spot right there. I am thin there. I'll admit that. You guys know that I just pretty much am an open book. And I'm going to bring the bang back from underneath. I like to get it in place and then pull the bangs out if I can. Yes, I thought about go ahead and, you know, cutting my hair the way it used to be. It's the same 1980s cut where it's cut around the edge and then just layered and a little bit past my neck. But I think we're going to try growing it out. And I do like, maybe this might be kind of boring to some of you, this kind of a look, but I do like the retro kind of the 60s look. You know, and the bangs, because of the crinkly, wrinkly forehead, normally I'd go on and have the bangs go across, but just to give you an idea of what that might look like. Get more bang over here. Get more bang for my buck. But yeah. So with basically, I think that was all pretty much LA colors with the exception of the e.l.f. The e.l.f. product, which is inexpensive. And then, I believe, I can't remember who sent me this. And this is the e.l.f., says it's with aloe and green tea. This is the, it's a makeup mist and set that you put on after. So we just do a little, oof, that is powerful, my friends. Ooh. To set it all in place. Just wondering about an earring. I didn't think enough to bring something forward for you. Hold on a second. Let me see. Should I go over and get that jar? I think I will. Be patient with me, will you? Let me grab a pair of earrings, if I can. Let's see. Where is my earring jar? Oh, here we go. Yes, my friends. Goofy as it sounds, earrings in a jar. I had a stand-up thingy, and I no longer have that, but step by step I'm gonna get all of that back. And I think we should select something perhaps that has a little bit of red to it. How about it? Let's go through these right quick. I apologize for that. Normally I'm a lot more organized, but I've been working so much. We'll try something like this. It's got some red to it. I love big earrings. Probably could have selected something with a gold tone, but we're gonna work with these. And let's get the other. So I feel so blessed, and I want to thank you so much for your prayers. I mean, how cool is it when you're going to go in and ask about your raise? You're talking to the person, behind the counter, which is the right-hand gal, so to speak, of the person that hired me. Then the person that hired me shows up. Then the scheduler is there. So I can schedule, to just have one day off a week. And the secretary, if you will, she's a lot more than that. She's a right-hand person. She was able to go into the system right in front of me, pull my name up and put the raise in. And then she was having a little bit difficulty with the back pay portion. And here comes the man that hired me, and then they're talking about these two other jobs which would pay a lot more money, that all came together, and the scheduler was there, and they said, try it, try the one. If you like it, you can stick with it, or try the other. If you like it, you can stick with it, or if you don't like either, you can just go back to what you're doing right now. So yeah, I was very excited about that, how it all came together. I've done this before where I will work almost 2 weeks in a row. I do that. You gotta do what you gotta do. There's no pain involved. You make sure that you eat right and get some rest, or just eat and get yourself some rest. And the first thing is I want to wake up and pray. Before I put my head down, pray. Pray for my family, co-workers, neighbors, and you guys. A lot of you are dealing with a lot of different things. You're dealing with a lot of different things. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come. Come. There you go. Yes. She is here with me. Is she happy in this warm room as opposed to a camper? She is delighted beyond belief. Anyway, sorry for a bit of fumbling. It's been quite some time since I've done a makeup video. I just really wanted to do it. Really wanted to converse with you, and really wanted to thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you for sticking with me. Also, thank you for watching my videos, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you, new subscribers. I got more subscribers. I should be on more, but I've been working so hard, and that's not a problem. As the Master gives me this, the grace and the strength, as He does you. This isn't, play a sad violin. This is wonderful, And what I want to do with my new apartment, I already have it. You know what I mean? As I said earlier, in my head I have it. I already have it. I see it in my head. There is a community that has, it's an apartment place. It's for people 55 and older. And I was looking and I thought that was very interesting. I'm very interested in that. And I would like to go do the Peg Leg 60s. I would like to have some of the decor be that. There's a lot of small shops, secondhand stores, antique stores, and I went to quite a few. I found a dinette set for $85, my friends. Oh yes, indeed. It was kind of funny. We had they had a futon downstairs, and so they moved it upstairs into the bedroom. It could fold out into a bed. And once that was done and that spot was empty, I went out and found that table. It's kind of like clear and make ready for what I'm going to give you. You know. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Love you.